Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the beautiful spoilers. Brooke lashes out, won't stay in her lane. The bold and the beautiful spoilers see Brooke Logan lashing out while trying to protect her daughter. Hope Logan's problematic behavior drives her mom to cross lines and make wild accusations on B&B. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, goes to bat for her daughter, Hope Logan, Annika Noel, in a wild way. Her recent conduct is pretty indefensible, making her mom's blind support a bit odd. Brooke says and do wild things with both Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Finn, Tanner Novlin. Will anyone put a stop to her behavior that's targeting Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McSinswood, on B&B? Sure, it was unprofessional for Steffi to let her husband and her mom, Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddig, stay in the room during the meeting about HFTF. But since Steffi knew she wasn't cutting it, she didn't think it was a big deal on Bold and the Beautiful. What was a big deal was how the Logan mom and daughter acted during and after the meeting. When Steffi talked numbers, Hope got personal. Rich said it wasn't personal, just business. Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, said the line was underperforming. Then Brooke gave Ridge the stink eye for considering canceling her daughter's line. The angry mom claimed it was personal since the line is part of her daughter's identity. But that's not a reason to keep a money pit open in a business. If you're not doing your job well, you'll probably get fired from any job. Everyone except the Logan women was on board with cutting the line. Brooke appealed to Ridge, but Steffi cut her off. Hope hit back, saying the co-CEO was looking for an excuse to end HFTF. But it's not an excuse. It's just not making money. Then Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday had Steffi pulling her rival aside. She gave her an ultimatum: stay away from Finn or the line is gone. Realistically, Hope for the future will probably end up dead anyway if things don't improve. Steffi demanded respect as her boss, a wife, and as a woman. Meanwhile, Brooke laid into Ridge with Taylor in the room. She thought her honey should take Hope's side over his daughter's. However, he didn't, and Brooke Logan got really mad at him and also at Taylor. Rich said the line was in free fall. Brooke complained that he seemed to support Steffi cutting it. Taylor chimed in, saying it wasn't fair. Hope told Brooke about the ultimatum, and her mom exploded. It's kind of bizarre that Brooke and her daughter think Steffi won't let the kiss issue go, when we see all the time on Bold and the Beautiful that Hope is clearly not over Finn and still has the hots for him. Brooke is on fire about the ultimatum, despite telling her daughter to stay away from the married man. This, coupled with Ridge's truth bomb, prompts Brooke to do something she shouldn't on B&B. On Wednesday, Bold and the Beautiful spoilers confirm Finn's stunned when Brooke shows up at his office. She says she doesn't trust Steffi and Brooke feels she's going to upend her daughter's life. Dr. Finnegan will surely tell his wife, who will probably tell Ridge. Brooke going to Finn about a business decision seems inappropriate. Granted, Steffi shouldn't have tied Hope's personal behavior to her job, but she was hitting on Finn at work, in lingerie no less. And Brooke wanted Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, fired for the fake CPS call, which was personal. So it's not unprecedented. I'm not saying Brooke is wrong for protecting Hope. And I don't agree with Steffi's ultimatum either on Bold and the Beautiful. For Brooke to go to Ridge's son-in-law seems beyond the pale. Forbid if Finn dares to tell Steffi to lighten up on her rival. I won't feel sorry for what happens to him next if he does. He promised to always put Steffi first and admitted he should have listened to her. Is Brooke wrong for going to Finn about Steffi when Hope is the one in the wrong? Or is it completely appropriate? How messy will things get with Brooke escalating the situation this way? In the glamorous world of Los Angeles high fashion, life at Forrester Creations is never short on drama. Brooke Logan, longtime firebrand and queen of drama herself, is once again at the center of it all. Despite her recent efforts to play it cool, Brooke's fiery instincts seem impossible to contain. And it's only a matter of time before her attempts at holding back explode in a series of confrontations that'll leave everyone on edge. For weeks, Brooke has been biting her tongue, hoping to take a step back. But the line between protecting her family and meddling in their lives is a blurry one, and the stakes are high. Her marriage to Ridge has been hanging by a thread, and both know that one more big blow-up could send their love tumbling over the edge. But with her ex-flame Deacon Sharp's presence becoming a bigger factor and Ridge's connection with Taylor Hayes rekindling in unexpected ways, Brooke can't sit still. Her patience is fraying, and she's about to let everyone know just what she thinks, regardless of the fallout. Brooke's history of refusing to back down. Fans of the bold and the beautiful know Brooke's signature move. If something, or someone, threatens her family or the people she loves, she won't hesitate to lash out. Her decades-long rivalry with Taylor over Ridge, her battles with Quinn, her warnings to Sheila. Brooke's history is filled with incidents where her inability to stay in her lane has led to explosive consequences. She's no stranger to creating a scene and drawing a line in the sand. This time, however, it's not just about her romantic relationships. Brooke is stepping up to confront those she believes are tarnishing her family's name. With Hope and Deacon back in town, her protective instincts are running at full throttle. Brooke's ultimate goal may be to support her daughter, but the closer she gets, the harder it is for her to stop from overstepping. Ridge's ultimatum: will Brooke cross the line? Ridge is feeling the pressure, too. He's made it clear that he wants stability and peace in their marriage, and he's given Brooke more than a few warnings about not pushing her limits. But Ridge's words might be too little, too late. With Taylor by his side as an unexpected voice of calm and wisdom, Brooke can't help but feel provoked. Ridge's proximity to Taylor is pushing her to act in ways she promised herself she wouldn't, and the tension is building fast. In an unexpected twist, Ridge delivers an ultimatum, telling Brooke that if she steps out of line with Deacon, Taylor, or anyone else, their relationship may not survive the aftermath. But Ridge, while meaning well, may not realize just how hard it is for Brooke to keep her opinions under wraps. And rather than shrinking back, Brooke is more inclined to let Ridge's challenge stoke the fire. Deacon's presence only adds fuel to the fire. Then there's Deacon Sharp. Though he's re-entered Hope's life on a seemingly sincere path of redemption, Brooke can't shake the unease that lingers with him around. Their complicated history and Deacon's involvement with Sheila raise all sorts of red flags. For Brooke, having Deacon around is like poking an open wound, bringing up old issues she'd rather keep buried. Despite her reservations, Hope believes in her father's intentions. She's found herself relying on Deacon more and more, and her connection with him is growing. Brooke, however, sees the cracks in Deacon's character that she believes could hurt Hope in the long run, and she's determined to remind everyone of them, loudly if she has to. Brooke has been biting her tongue, trying to be the supportive mother that Hope wants. But the thought of Deacon cozying up to her daughter while Ridge's patience wears thin has her losing control. And when she finally snaps, Deacon will be on the receiving end of a motherly tirade like no other. A showdown between Brooke and Taylor. Taylor has always been a trigger for Brooke, especially when it comes to Ridge. For Taylor, Brooke's meddling feels familiar, and she's not about to be bullied into staying silent. With the two women once again vying for Ridge's loyalty, a classic showdown is brewing, and everyone in the Forrester family is bracing for impact. Taylor, now with newfound composure and wisdom from her time away, doesn't let Brooke's jabs get under her skin as easily as before. Instead, she uses a calm demeanor that Brooke can't stand. Each time Taylor keeps her cool, Brooke becomes more agitated, unable to shake the feeling that she's losing control, not only over Ridge, but also over her position within the Forrester clan. Can Brooke hold her own in a family on the brink? Caught between her love for Ridge, her protective instincts toward Hope, and her skepticism of Deacon, Brooke is navigating a minefield. Every move she makes has the potential to hurt someone she cares about or destroy relationships that matter to her. But stepping back has never been her style. Brooke's about to throw herself into the fray, and the aftermath will affect everyone. What Brooke may not be prepared for is the backlash from her own family. While she believes she's protecting Hope, her daughter might not appreciate her mother's controlling ways. Ridge, too, has grown weary of Brooke's inability to let things be. He loves her fire, but he needs someone who can also trust him, not constantly challenge him. As the walls close in, Brooke's allies are dwindling. Her desire to control every aspect of her family's life could cost her the very relationships she's fighting to protect. With each step she takes, the stakes climb higher, and the outcome of her actions is becoming more unpredictable. Is Brooke willing to risk it all to stay in control? A final showdown. Brooke's breaking point. Fans should brace themselves for an epic showdown as Brooke's frustrations boil over. After weeks of fighting, suppressing, and scheming, Brooke will finally let loose. She's ready to call out everyone in her path, leaving her loved ones and enemies stunned by her words and actions. The question remains, will Brooke's determination to hold on to her family, Ridge and Forrester creations, bring her closer to what she wants, or push everyone further away? In classic bold and the beautiful fashion, Brooke's journey will be filled with shocking twists, heart-wrenching decisions, and all the emotional intensity that makes her one of the most compelling characters on daytime TV. Stay tuned as Brooke is about to unleash a storm, and when it's over, nothing at Forrester Creations will ever be the same.